Hello, and welcome to another update video about XRP. So yeah, at the moment we're just tracking here a corrective B-wave structure potentially. Quick recap of where we are with this chart. We talked about a bullish and a bearish scenario. For me, the 56 cent level is the pivot between the two. So above support, I'm looking at higher in a potentially unfolding 5-wave move in a diagonal structure. Below 56 cents, we're going to look for lower in the yellow wave count in just a lower B wave. Okay, so looking at this, we have either this diagonal that's unfolding, which at the moment is what I'm primarily focused on, because I think that's at least what most cryptos are trying to do. It's a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 to the downside. Wave 3 might have topped. It certainly topped where it needed to. If it topped, which I currently assume because we reached the ideal Fibonacci extension levels for a third wave in a diagonal, and we now have a quite nice sizable pullback, which could be this wave 4 and then the wave 5. So what we try to do now is to establish the structure for this wave 4 and to explore if the price has, and we're watching if the price is moving into this support area between 56 cents and 62. And yeah, as long as we are getting into that support area, we are gonna and hold support. Okay, we assume we are in wave 4, and the wave 5 could then still happen, maybe even take it to $1 plus. However, a break below 56 cents will mean that something more bearish is likely going on. The diagonal would not be invalidated below 56 cents, but it will get less likely, and the yellow wave count is going to be in control. The yellow wave count is basically here a W X Y structure, and we would be in the Y wave, which is an A B C structure. But then the beginning here isn't really clear. It looks very corrective. So yeah, I mean, again, that doesn't rule out the yellow count, but I'm just focusing on the white count as long as we're holding above support. Looking at this structure, I mean, if we go to the 1 hour chart, I think so far, even though it's very hard to pin down corrective structures, so far the idea that I had seems to be followed, at least at the moment. That can always change with corrective structures, but we had our 3-wave move down, okay, which was potentially an A wave. We were then looking for a B wave to the upside, which could consist of an A, B, C structure in itself. So we likely had our A wave of wave B. We might be coming down in a B wave of wave B right now. And ideally, very shortly, we should see that C wave of wave B play out. That B wave could be quite aggressive, because whenever the A wave is a 3-wave move, we just need to be ready that the B wave could be an overshooting B wave. Based on what we have currently, we have an A wave, and we go to the low of the B wave. We can calculate some projections. So we would be watching for this C wave in circle wave B to ideally reach the area between 70 cents and 75. Okay, so this is just at the moment a projection based on the last low. We can always go a little lower, and then this would change a little bit, but that's a projection based on what we can see right now. Obviously, a sustained break below 62.8 cents would suggest that we go down more directly into the orange support area. That's possible, but at the moment, I would find it more likely that we get a more, let's say, clear 3-wave structure here overall. Because if we look at let's go to the 4-hour chart. So, I mean, looking at the 4-hour, it can certainly go a little lower, but then we start to get here a little bit close to the oversold region on the RSI. Not yet, it can still go a little lower, yeah, but it suggests at some point we just might get a little bit of a relief bounce. There's certainly a lot of space to the upside on the RSI. But yeah, I mean, so far there is no sign of this C wave yet, so the short-term trend is down, but this C wave might start at some point. And the main idea is to watch for the price to get into this orange support area. It could, of course, go directly. If it makes that B wave, then at least, you know, we have a good idea that it might just be the C wave in wave B if we see an aggressive move to the upside before then coming down in wave 4. Is this already all of wave 4? Well, not really. Not in... I mean, if we get an extension higher, it wouldn't be wave 4. I mean, I would still count that as an extension in wave 3. The point is to be watching for this box. If the price gets into the box, that might actually be a tradable setup, even though it's all based on corrective structures, so not the most, you know, You know, typically we look for setups where we see impulses. XRP just doesn't produce them, but you know, you might still want to trade it. That's of course entirely up to you. Important is just to understand here from an analysis side, we're looking for higher more generally against 56 cents. Short term, there's a good chance to get into this support area, which might provide a favorable reward to risk long trade, you know, for this fifth wave to the upside. Just word of warning, word of caution. XRP likes to fail after 3 waves. Obviously here, most recently when the price topped in this red resistance zone, XRP produced 3 waves. So there's always a chance that it will fail completely from here. But we have some clear parameters to watch. Yeah, 56 cents, 59 and 62 cents. And against these, I'm overall focusing on higher and give it the benefit of the doubt, give it the chance to produce that fifth wave just in the very short term. There is no sign that this circle wave 4 is actually over. In fact, I would expect it to go a little lower or be a bit stronger if we are already in the fourth wave, to be a more pronounced fourth wave. And if we see any rally from here, it's likely just a B wave. That would be my preference. Okay, that's my update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.